Ledges are very, very productive for largemouth bass. And what is a ledge? A common question I have asked many, many times. I describe a ledge up in our areas as a real short, narrow flat that drops into deep water. You can generally identify these by looking at the shoreline. If you got a real steep shoreline with maybe some rocks and so forth, then you're going to have that narrow flat and then it drops back down into deep water. Very, very productive again for largemouth bass, especially summer and the fall pattern. What I generally do, I'll use a spinning rod and then cast number 4 shad wraps or a smaller type of a bait about 2.5 inches in length, and then cast to see what these mood of these fish are in. I'll cast at an angle and then run that crankbait all the way to the lip. And do not, if you're catching a few fish, that's fine, but do not keep casting if they're fairly active, because of that short flat, narrow flat, you're going to spook these fish. Then if you're having success, and even if you maybe just caught a couple of bass, and you would want to consider stopping and going to what I do is go to a creature and then crawl that creature all the way to the end of the lip itself. Then from there you just slowly move that creature all the way down to the bottom where it sort of breaks into the basin, and then at that time you can switch over to, I use a lot of wacky worms, as most people know, and then go with the wacky worm approach from there on. But this area is an ideal area to fish, and very few people take advantage of fishing largemouth bass in the summer and the fall on these ledges.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.